watching Sweetie Girl Production. It's like that. Snap, snap.
So today on this lazeezee review, we're going to switch it up, and then not really, and we're going to do it the way we always do, the old-fashioned way, random, yes. Alright, so anyway, in today's lazeezee review, I want to talk about minding your motherfucking business. Yes, okay, this is about letting people be who they want to be. Boop! And I'm talking about you too. Be authentic, like I always say, be yourself. And the reason why I'm saying that it's important to be yourself is because you can't be nobody else. If you try, you will die miserable. Yes. Okay, when I was a child, I was a very quiet kid, very shy. Okay, in my house, I was blah, 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 like I always say, right? But in school and stuff, and with people, I was very shy. And I know now, because of my age and how old I am, wisdom sets in, and evolution of the mind sets in, and you kind of like understand yourself better. And I know that's because I could see, I could sense. And when you sense things and you're young, you don't understand what you're sensing. But when you're older, you realize, oh, I could sense they're motherfucking scumbags, and I don't want to be friends with them. But when you're young, you just feel like you don't fit in. You know, it's something towards that. And it's also because you're not really secure with yourself, and you don't really understand too much yourself, and you're shy. If you're a shy kid, it's usually because you're pretty much observant. You're observing things. Because kids that are more like, they don't really observe what's going on. But the shy ones, they do. They spend a lot of time watching, reading, learning about the world. So when they grow up, they're usually the smart people. Yeah, I think I got something there. But anyway, whatever. Right? So basically what I'm trying to say is, one thing I learned in life is not to judge. That I don't like it, and I don't allow it with people around me. Now, being a Boricua girl, because I like to say that, Boricua. It's better than saying Puerto Rican, right? Whatever. We'll talk about that another time. But being the Boricua girl that I am, growing up, Puerto Rican, over there in the South Bronx, you got your family telling you from everywhere to close your legs, be a girl, to don't say that and do this, and that's bad and that's mal, and don't say that and don't, this, that's so many rules, right? So many rules just because you're Puerto Rican alone, right? But being raised like that, you get a false sense of everything. You get a false sense of everything because everything's this way and that way. And basically, you're taught not to be yourself. You're taught to be what they want you to be. And that's like in every family, not just Puerto Rican. But you forced to be what they want you to be. And your family's going to do that to you, especially if you're young. They're going to tell you should do this, or you should work here, you should go to school, or you should not, or you should, whatever, blah, 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 boop, boop, boop. No, I'm here to tell you. Whatever it is you love, right? Whatever it is you truly love and you have a passion for, that's what you need to work at. Whatever it is. And don't tell me, oh, well, I love money. You love money, be a business person. Figure out how to make money for yourself. So you best to go into business classes or do anything that has to do with business so you can make the big top dollars. That's what I would tell every little kid that tells me they love money. You really don't want to work for nobody if you love it. And that's there. That's for you people that are money starved and hungry for money and want to eat it. And you care about the fame and the luxury that comes with money. I could care less about that. Boop. I never really gave a shit about it. The only thing money could do is help me to floss and be fierce. And that was when I was young, right? But as I got older and older and older and wiser, I realized that it's for shit. It's for nothing. And I never loved a piece of furniture more than I loved it when I saw Honey build it. And that to me is craftsmanship at its best. That's like your hands and you made it, and it's more important to me and more beautiful to me than any $1,000 couch or any $1 million nothing I ever saw. Like, it feels good when the wood is, I don't know, handmade sort of. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I live for it. And I love this lifestyle. It's not for everybody. And I'm going to say that it's not for everybody, and I'm going to tell you why. Because if you still are superficial in the world and you still care about store-bought items and stuff like that, and you care about saying, oh, this is a Louis Vuitton bag, I have a Louis Vuitton, or whatever, that's nice and that's fantastic, but is it really quality? Or are you just paying for a bunch of slaves in China to make it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, really, it's really a $2 purse, but you paying $10,000 for it. I mean, let's keep it real. You getting played, right? Whatever. I like store-bought shit, so a name brand shit, but that's because I grew up in New York, That's my problem. I still like nice things too. Yes, and I could care less. I like quality items, to be honest with you. That's more important to me. I like something to last, and I like the fabric to be good. Like, I like cotton a lot because it feels good on my skin, and I can't stand polyester because it doesn't. Like shit like that. But that's not what this is about, so we're digressing, so let's go back to the subject. Basically, we're talking about mind your business. And when I say mind your business, I mean with your friends. With your friends. I want you to step back and let your friends make their own mistakes. Okay? Let them grow and make their own mistakes, as well as the people in your life. Everybody. Let them grow and make their own mistakes, because guess what? What I've learned in life is they're going to do that regardless, with or without your permission. Yes, they will. Because they have to. They have to. And I learned this with my own family members. No matter what kind of advice you're giving them, if they're not at that page, on that page in the book, if they're not there with you, they're never gonna be until they're there with you. And then they'll say you was right, or you was wrong, or that didn't work for me, or whatever. But what I learned best in life, and this is my 101% seal of approval on this type of advice: let people be who they're gonna be, or if not, you're gonna suffer the pains of trying to change them. You see, there's so much pain involved in trying to change something, because you can't change a monkey into a goat and vice versa. All you could do is watch it be beautiful as it is. There's a saying, something to the effect of, no matter how much you want it to happen, a fish can't climb a tree, but he could swim in the ocean so fierce. You know what I'm saying? Like something towards that. Like if you was to just love him for what he is, right? For instance, if you was to just love that fish for who he is, you would be like, oh, he swims so beautiful. But expecting him to climb a tree, right? Expecting, you will die 1,000 times before that will ever happen, because he can't, because that's not what he does. It's real easy for a cat to go running up the side of a tree, but a fish can never do it. No, sky is the limit. The sky is not the limit. There's also the universe, right? So let people fly. Let them soar. Let them be who they're going to be. Let them make their own mistakes, because they will make their own mistakes. I got nephews that do that. They make their own mistakes every day. Old ladies in my family go through changes, and I just sit back and watch the fireworks, because nobody could change me when I was coming up, and I know that I can't change them. So I give my good advice, right, from the soul and the bottom of my heart, trying to keep it correct. Try to give you the best advice with very little manipulation involved in that, because there's always going to be some type of manipulation in anything you do, because you're trying to manipulate the situation to what you feel is best, right? Yes, okay. But I try to keep that shit on a minimum, because I really, really want more of my advice to ring true in the person's ear, okay? And if it didn't work for them and something else worked better, then that's even greater. You know, that's wonderful, whatever. They say that the best scientist, right? The best scientist is the scientist that, no matter through all the research he could have did throughout his whole lifetime, if somebody could come and dispute it and make it wrong, he should be able to crumble it all up and start again without complaining and using his ego, putting his ego in the forefront of that and being like, no, he can't do that. See, religious people do that. Scientists should never do that, and the best scientists never do. And that is how I try to live my life. I really do. I try to live it the best way I could. And if I see a mistake in there, I try to wash it and clean it and fix it for myself. Now, what I learned in life is I like to curse. I do. And I'm going to curse if I feel like it. But I don't like to hurt people's feelings or make people uncomfortable. That's why I'm not going to curse around people that don't like it, you know, or not like that. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm criado and I know how to act in public, basically. But on my show, being that it's my show, right? And I get these little comments, these little smart-ass comments from certain people that want to, you know, recreate lazeezee and make lazeezee into what they want lazeezee to be. A lazeezee puppet. Boop, boop, boop. Which that ain't never going to fucking happen. Tell me, oh, you a smart girl and everything. Why do you have to curse? Because I have to. Because I feel like it makes me happy, right? And I try to keep it on a minimum because I don't want to be offensive. But I don't know. Am I? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I do these videos for myself first, and then for my viewers second, because anybody that says different is a liar. And I'm going to tell you why. Because making videos or doing anything as an outlet of your creativity is for you first. It has to be coming from you first, because it's something you're doing first, right? And when you do create anything, whether it's writing or talking or video or painting or whatever, and somebody comes along and says, hey, I like this, or hey, I learned from it, or hey, this made me feel this way and it made me feel good, or whatever, then you get this sense of joy, and it's like a truism or whatever. So you feel great about it, and then you like, yes, and it's a feeling that you can't put to words. You really can't. It's like a gratitude that you was able to make a difference, or that somebody liked your shit. You know, they like what you do. So it's like, you like what I do. You like me, who I am. Now, the reason why I curse in my videos is because I feel like if you feeling me and understanding me, just me being who I am, you know, then that would mean that we could, if we was in class together, we could sit next to each other and probably even go and do lunch together. And we would be buddies, right? And I wouldn't have to change myself to fit into some type of little box that you were trying to put me in. Boo. Because that ain't happening. Now, when I was young, it was like that. I didn't really try to make too many friends because I never wanted to fit into nobody's box, and I was always a weird kid. Like, for instance, I like the animals, and I like to put a little bug on my hand and touch it. And when I was a kid, the kids would be like, "Ew, you touching that bug? Ew, that's nasty." Yes, I like ladybugs. I used to put them on my hands and watch them fly like that. I'm in Puerto Rico now. When I look at the weirdest things, and I'll even get real up close to a big ass spider and look at it like this. My honey, he'll actually pick up a wild snake and he'll wrestle that shit. And it's not an accident. We're together. You see what I'm saying? Because me being who I am and not trying to hide who I am for nobody, I meet who matches me, basically. So if you say opera, right? But say you grew up in the ghetto, and everybody say, "Ew, you like opera? That's nasty. That's stupid. That's crazy." Don't stop liking it. Don't stop going to the opera because it doesn't fit into their bubble of being ghetto in the hood. You're going to find somebody and a group of friends that like you liking opera because they like opera too. And then y'all could go watch the opera together and be like, like that. And then it's fantastic and it's wonderful. Basically, what I'm trying to say is be authentic. And I've said this before. I know. And you probably over there saying, "Ah, my goodness, stop it already. You always telling us that." I feel like it's so important to tell you this. Because if I don't tell you this, you're going to be sticking your ass in a box that you don't fit in. And then in the end, and life is so short for all of us, you're going to be wondering why you did that. And it's going to be very, very pathetic and very sad. And you should never, ever, ever wonder for shit. Just be you. Be you. And whoever don't like it, bye, boop, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Be respectful. Be respectful. Because being respectful isn't an evolution of who we are as humans. You understand? We're not crawling around, dragging our knuckles across the floor like Neanderthals. So we need to be respectful of each other's space and energy and minds. You know what I'm saying? I don't go around saying, "Oh, what the fuck you looking at?" or "Excuse you, bitch," and all that. I don't go around like that. I say, "Excuse me," and I say, "Hello," and I know how to act in public. On my videos, I try very hard not to offend my viewers. I really, really do. But being me, a lot of it has to do with me saying that shit was fucking crazy. Yes. I'm sorry. That's me. That's lazeezee. Now, the reason why I'm saying to mind your business, I started by saying this video is about mind your business, because I'm going to end it with this. It all has to do with minding your business. Your mind is your business. Mind it. Okay? And what I mean by that is in your mind, in your universe, in your world, okay? In your spirit. It's your mind, right? Your conscience. That's your business. Okay? And anybody that disrespects your mind, okay, is getting into your business. So you could be like, "Well, that's bothering me, so it is my business." And that's when people are offending you. And then they want you to mind your business. But what I mean by mind your business is mind your business. Mind what's inside your mind. Worry about what makes you happy. Okay? And what makes you happy shouldn't be telling people how to be. How to fit into your world. How to fit into your box of your reality of what should be happy for them. So for instance, if you have a friend, right? And say she's going down the wrong path. You feel the need to give her advice. Then give her advice. And give her all that advice, but remember, come from a good place, right? And don't tell her ultimatum. Like, for instance, if she's a strip dancer, don't tell her, "If you keep stripping, I ain't gonna be your girl." Just be like, if you can't handle it, who she's becoming. Say she's starting to sniff that coke, or she's starting to act like a hoe, and it just goes against the grain of how you like to feel comfortable in your skin. Then you could tell her, if you're going a certain way, and I can't go there. But you can't tell her she can't do it. She's a grown woman, you're a grown woman. You see what I'm saying? All you could say is, "I can't keep going where you're going. I could step back and I could be your friend from all the way back here, but I can't keep going where you're going because that makes me uncomfortable." And that's my best advice I can give you. Basically, there's what I'm trying to say is all you can do is let people be themselves. If you don't feel comfortable with how they're evolving, let them know, let them go. Boop. Because you shouldn't be uncomfortable in your own mind. Okay? And that's it. Thanks for watching my show. Bye-bye. See you next time.